Dublin Marley back again, playing some more War on the Sea and playing the new mod Russia versus Japan. Well, let's unload cargo, take another mainly I'm putting all these subs out here is just to create a whole bunch of alright, he's loaded up. Yep. Let's make sure this guy gets loaded up. Alright, let's manage this guy up. So, of course. Alright. So, let's take some troops. Alright. Let's get these guys down to here. Alright, push play. I probably need to have it's one of the things I wish they could fix is to change the radius. You can drop off troops and all this stuff. Alright, let's go here and just create a that's a weird box. Alright, let's take a look at here. I'm curious if there's a component are those two cruisers? Let's just go with the Veils. We'll see. Let me check something here. New air. Oh yeah, they can't have rockets. That's disappointing. Ignore. All right. Man, I'm gonna have so many subs out here. It'll probably get annoying. That is probably... Yeah, that's a sub. Theoretically, you can get those, though. Just go get them, boys. Hopefully they don't drop. They did. I don't know why they did that. That was weird. Alright. You can return to base. I'll refly you. Oh shit. I hate that when you lose them. Alright. You know what's crazy is like that destroyers can operate in that mess. Whoa. You want them. Ignore. He's got to be over here somewhere. Seriously? That is the one I want right there. Alright, let's tactical this up. I'll probably just go after the merchant ships here. Alright. Oh, they're just all cruisers. Alright, alright. Alright, let's just send 9 after one, and we'll send 9 after another and see what we get here. This is definitely you know, the sad thing is I don't think rockets are that effective against cruisers. Oh, there they are. Well, we'll take my one. Come on, cut to 0. There we go. Alright. Return to base. We'll send the Bettys in. Hopefully I can find them. Let's mark this on the map. Alright, what we got here? 9 ships. Ooh. Not good. We'll just send in the good ones right off the bat. Alright, kind of go this way. And floor it. Let's see what we got. Cruiser and cruiser. Well, that gets 6 and 6 then. Hopefully they can line up their shots here. Yeah, that guy might be able to escape. Nice. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's a good deflection. Damn deflections, man. That's still pretty good. I think this guy goes too. There we go. All right. Good for you. All right. You're just gonna zigzag until you find these assholes. All right. Unload cargo. We'll just make a big box out here. And we'll just make a box right in front of this guy. So now I got all these islands. Look at the... Oh my god, let's see here. Yeah, I'm getting 210 now, because I get all these points. And then port rank and airfield rank, so as soon as I start building those guys up, which means I probably should build more merchant fleets. But I think I'm just going to continue with making this a 5, making this a 5, making this a 5, making this a 5, making this a 5. And then I'll expand to the smaller ports. Because basically the Bettys can generally... I don't know where he went, man. That's sad, because that was a pretty large group. There they are. Oh shit, it's nighttime. Crap, he might actually be able to invade that guy. Hopefully not. Alright, let's take a look at you. You are level 5. Good job. Alright, let's go get more stuff from you. Now here's an interesting thing. I probably want to increase the port size too. just to increase my detection radiuses. Yeah, there he is. He's gonna bombard my fucking little airfield. Or not. Alright, what do we got? Let's see if we find him. You're going back there, okay. Where? There it is. Okay, he's going down there to increase these guys. Got it. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I'm kind of liking the rockets. So let's do that. That is a destroyer. Why would I bother with that? He is a destroyer. But let's just kill stuff. Killing stuff is always good. He's not the one I hit. I don't think I hit him. You can't tell. Let's just look at the report. Number 3. And you 4 can go after number 3. Oh yeah, he's already hurting. I'm curious if 3 or 4 is good enough for a destroyer. Of course, they just miss. There we go. Damn, that's some brutal AA. Yep, that one's down. He's hurting, that's for sure. And this is what you get for coming into my area. Alright, let's return base. We'll see if the other guy can catch him. Oh, there we go. Alright, air cobras, form up. Form up. Alright, you guys go after 3. We'll just finish him off. And then you guys go after 4. Finish him off. Yeah, he's dead. Damn, this guy's withstanding it. Torpedo bombers are probably the better choice here. You did take a lot of hits, man. I'll watch him burn just for a little bit. Maybe I'll get lucky. Come on, you can't have that fire for that long and not start exploding. It's kind of a bullshit thing. Alright, let's retreat. He is hurting. I want to let these guys build. Let's send the biggins after him. let's look at North Supply. Manage all. Let's leave 78 engineering there. We'll grab another round of that. So I would look into stealing Yort's 15 chip mod where you can have 15 chips. Since you have so much command points. Aww. That's not fun. And this is probably the only thing that can get to him. Well, let's at least show him that I love. I have a feeling I'm going to lose most of these small ones up until I build up. But it gives the computer something to think about. Which is good. I don't know if they'll make that, but we'll see. Yeah, distance. Alright, there we go. Tactical that up. Let's see how they like this. Alright. Floor it. Dive. To be honest, probably just 4, 4, and 4. We'll see what happens here. Probably not going to be the greatest, though. Ah, yeah, they're already fucking me. So, there should be like some damage thing where if they receive X amount of damage, the task force retreats. I think you need to look into that. Hopefully that can get him. There we go. Well, we killed one. This guy might just get hit by that one. These guys are at bad angles. One of the problems with Betty's that you lose them all. Alright, that works for me. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's return to base. Yeah, we're just hurting. We'll just, see what we got here. You gotta let them know we care, We'll just blast all these guys into one. Oh, number 2 it is. I wonder what the total number of ships for the Allies is. I mean, it's huge because they've got 300 to 400 destroyers. Easy. I mean, the Farragots alone, what, are like 170? And their numbers are made up. It's hard to gauge, man, because this is a heavy cruiser, I think. It definitely looks like a heavy cruiser. It's hard to gauge how good those rockets are. I think rockets are best used the smaller ships. Yeah, minor. Alright, return to base. I do have 4 here. What do I got over here? Let's have him come visit. And let's have him come visit. We'll see what we can do here. Oh, shit. You need to go get that guy. Alright, let's tactical that one up. So for campaign-wise, it might be too much of a target-rich environment. Like, I'm 7 days in and 3 hours played, maybe 4. And there's so many targets just to hit. It needs to be slower. Because part of the enjoyment of a campaign is actually accomplishing the campaign, not wasting all your time just sinking ships. Alright. I don't know where the hell that guy is. He was right here. Alright, we'll just leave you there. He's leaving, like, smart. Alright, let's tactical that one up. Ooh, this is only 4. Alright, you go that way. Yeah, they're already screwing me. This shit bull crap. I hate it when they do this. Are they just gonna do circles? Yay, circles! Alright, there we go. That was rough. Let's see what time it is. 11:07. Aww. Three should be pretty good, though. I mean, he's got some good flood in there. You know, I'm surprised I haven't seen more battleships. Or a single carrier. Alright, return to base. We'll adjust it like that. There we go. Son of a bitch. Yeah, they're only destroyers. Nobody cares about destroyers. I can probably destroy that one cruiser, though, real quick. That might be worthwhile. Alright, let's go, boys. Yeah, there's your target, boys. Go get him. The crazy thing about Yort's and this guy's games, this is better viewing for YouTube. Just because there's so much action. Because I have a feeling people like to see the ships get blown up. There we go. But for the campaign, Yorts are just so much better. Like the strategy and resource management. Like the resource management is here it's basically unlimited. I am curious though if my planes are costing me resources. I might get into trouble with that, but I doubt it. I probably should have strafed this guy. Alright, go back home. Alright. So one of the problems I'm going to get into is these guys are going to run into those guys. And even though I do have pretty decent destroyers, and these guys are all rocking 5-inch shells, which are pretty nice. Probably not good enough. Hopefully this will be enough for this. Alright, let's tactical them up. Yeah, one's just gonna... One is just gonna break off. That guy can't do anything, so let's attack him. And he's doing that, so let's attack him. Oh shit, yeah, they'll make it. I hate when they make me have to be not lazy. That looks probably alright. I'll get a couple, at least. Well, this guy on the bottom should be dead. He's not feeling it. Oh shit, gotta fire. They got too much damage control though. Pretty good, pretty good. So the game started on the 30th of November. So I'm 7 days in right now. I don't know, I think that guy should be dead. Alright, let's return to base. What do we got? What do we got? Air Cobras or Bettys? 3 torpedoes probably finished that guy off, so let's go with that. One of the things I'm kind of getting worried about is resource management. I hope I got him. Yeah, I should. There might be too much, there could be too many planes out here. Come on. Alright, that should be good. I think 3 torpedoes sinks this guy. I might have to turn the music down. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Am I gonna be enough? Yes, it is. Good job, boys. Alright, you're almost home. He's almost home. I might make this guy into like, I might just turn him in. Let's take a look at the enemy losses so far. So this is 7 days. So 4 ships a day. Which is not bad. But they are losing just so many cruisers. I will think I'm gonna make these guys into I can't do anything about that. Nah, it's nothing to worry about. Alright, let's manage this guy up. We'll always give you troops because it makes me feel better. We'll give you last one troops too. Alright, let's send you to this guy. And hopefully you don't start running into shit. So, making this up might be making this into a level 5 might be worthwhile just to increase that detection radius stuff. But I want more planes right now, so we'll think about that in a little bit. I'm more worried about that guy getting caught up. Alright, let's get you closer. Alright, let's get you back up here. There we go. And let's turn you in. Let's take a look at some stuff here. So let's go to CL. Let's go to Japan. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. I think I do want to go with a more of a light. Oh man, the numbers. The numbers just hurt. That's kind of the one problem Japan's going to have here in this game. Alright, there we got here. New air. Let's go after this guy. See if we can get me a destroyer. Alright, there we go. Oh, shit. Where is he at? Oh, that's some bullshit. I was totally on him. We'll just go right back and see if we can catch him on the way back. Alright, let's see if we can get him now. Alright. Come on, Air Cobras. Alright. Since these are subs, we'll go 2 and 2. All I need is one direct hit. These rockets are too good. They're already both gone. Nice. Yeah, the rockets are too good. Even though they didn't hit, they caused flooding damage because they were so close. Shit, theoretically, I'm only on day 6. That's even worse. I don't like that at all. But that's not a real worry. Oh. Oh, yeah. Game has a flaw. That's awesome. So, if you're watching this, modder, there's a flaw where the planes will prioritize subs because they travel on the surface on the big map, but they won't attack the sub. So I can screw up all your bombers and all your missions by just putting subs in the close region of your bases. I don't know how he fixed it, but he fixed it on his other mod. I was exploiting the crap out of it on the German campaign. You're here. I saw you. Sometimes I swear they just disappear. Yeah. 275. I'm just taking a look at how much money I'm getting. He's gonna need more fuel. Alright, alright. Not too shabby. Let's go with destroyers. Don't want to use my best one. We'll go with this one. The only thing I don't like about Japanese destroyers is the 2 guns in back, 1 in front. But that should do. Yeah. Horrible depth charges, though. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of light cruisers, man. Well, let's make this a painful experience for anybody. Oh, wow. Well, let's just take two of those for security purposes. And then we'll just... There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. This should be pretty good. We'll start off with these guys. Actually, yeah, that works for me. And let's call you Cruiser 1. Alright. Then let's go over here. Let's see what the good old Ruskies have for us. I mean, I don't like any of their stuff. Especially like their depth charges. Their destroyers kind of suck. That guy's probably the best. So let's pop two of them. $38? What are you... I don't know about that. That costs quite a bit of money. I mean, I could probably just get a freaking... Wait, 30 versus 38. That's 30. And this is 38. I mean, the torpedoes are nice, but I'd rather have 10 8-inch guns than torpedoes. Let's see what their BBs cost. They're pretty cheap. 9 16-inchers. Oh yeah, I mean, we're gonna go with the 18-inch guns, right? I really can't afford it though. If I put 60, yeah, I can't afford that. So let's use the cheaper Akula. And then let's go with more of the good DDs. Probably preferable. That should probably keep me out of any real problems. Alright, let's rush you out to here. And he's going to start reinforcing this line. I'll build some more onto them when I can afford the light cruisers. Oh yeah, you're going to be cruiser. There we go. See, that's the problem with all these islands, man. Oh, we'll see if we can catch them. Oh, nighttime. Alright, touche. I'm kind of curious if I get... Interesting. Oh, let's send that guy in. And let's send... We'll make this real interesting. See if they like 24 torpedo planes at once. Get your ass over there. What are you doing? Alright, that should be good. Alright. Get to the ground, floor it. And get to the ground and floor it. Oh my god, there's only 2 of them. This is going to be a very bad day for him. Alright, break form up. Just attack. Attack. Let's break form up. They're going to turn, so it's almost pointless to try and figure out better position. And it doesn't matter. They're probably pretty good where they're at right now. Yeah, there's just no surviving multiple attacks like this. Yep. They dead. Good job. Lost 3 too. That's not bad. That's probably subs. Let's ignore. Alright, let's dump all this crap. So you need fuel, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's get more fuel. You got it? Yeah, you got fuel. This one might actually be worth to increase the size of this, but I want to increase the air. What level are you? You're a level 4 base. Why do you only have 4 Bettys now? Let's go over here. I know I've used those. Let's check this guy. Yeah, I've used that guy too. Alright, I'm just making sure my planes are being made. Occasionally there's problems with that. What do we got over here? Let's see. Alright, slow down to 2. Go to 100. And silent. Well, that's a horrible... Alright, what do we got? Oh, sweet. Well, let's just do that. Hard left. Ah, it's beautiful. Oh yeah, we're in the 80s. This is golden. The funny thing is, I wonder if I could get both. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to be greedy. Oh, okay. So, Yort added a mode where you're silent. You can only go 2. I kind of recommend that. Otherwise, you can go silent at full speed, and it's kind of ridiculous. Oh yeah, this looks good. Oh man. Whoops. And let's go dive. Yeah, it's just so easy to kill stuff here, man. I'll never catch this guy, so there's no point. I do like the look of this cruiser. Though I do think I like the Germans. I like 6 11-inchers better than 9 8-inchers. You know the crazy thing with how accurate the torpedoes are? I could probably hit this. Yeah, 74 from right there. And what's the range on my stuff? 13,000. Nah, let's just get out of here. It's tempting, though. In reality, those are really for. I really want to save those for battleships and carriers. You know what? Let's let's go all the way. We want the money. Let's be honest here. I probably should turn these guys in and upgrade them. But we'll go down to this one. Yeah. So we'll give these guys a fighting chance down there. He could get screwed though. There we go. Interesting. The funny thing is like playing the Japanese, I think you're going to have to be more conservative. But if you're playing the Americans, you can do the same thing and just rush all these islands. And then you just build your bases and move on. Both the Americans, you can just have so many carriers. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, he needs way more, so let's go back and get him way more. And you've got plenty there. So we'll continue using you as my supply base. Hey, how's it going? All right, let's see here. Just checking this new mod out. It's about what I expected it to be. All right, where are we going? All right, let's go get the sub. Let's go send 18 zeros at him. Yeah, this is... I just... I didn't even know it came out. Like, I've been real lazy about checking the Steam forums. And I've been playing the Yort's Atlantic campaign, which I love. But this is like... I played this modder's Atlantic campaign and Med campaign. And Russian campaign. And... it's so much overpowered fun that it makes for good streaming. Alright. Floor it. Break, floor it. Oh yeah, this is episode 2 of it. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I forget to change that a lot. Alright. Alright, you guys go attack. What's funny is I changed the name. There we go. Well, I got 1 out of 2 correct, you know. It's not all bad. This guy's probably too far away. Like, I like the concept of this. And, you know, killing ships is always fun. No way. There we go. Ah, he's gone. I have no idea. The only things that I've seen that he's kind of taken from Yort is he has torpedo deflections. The bombers are still broken. So, like, this sub will attract planes. So that can be exploited in this game. Um, his accuracy levels are insanely high. So I bet you level bombing is just phenomenal. Like, see? He's going to attack my sub. So you can exploit the computer by putting all your subs. Like, you could put your subs in these little close-in areas, and you will completely neutralize the enemy's long-range bombers. They'll still pick you up if you get in a fight that's close enough, but they'll have to go back, land, and then fight. So it's basically they're just not sitting there waiting for you. They're already trying to attack something. I mean, this game you can exploit like crazy, though, because you can do the turn-in exploit where... But there's no really resource management either. I think they're using plain supply, though, because these numbers for engineering and fuel have dropped, and I think it cost me something to resupply a plane. In fact, I think it cost two engineering, 2 fuel, and 10 supply for one plane. Because this was 50-50, 500. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of... I don't really worry about the ASW stuff. Like, as you just saw, my zeros just killed sub. Like, not even a problem. Alright. What I would like to see is... Well... I'd like to see the Jakes in all these bases. So I can have more scout planes and I don't have to use my buddies as long-range scouts. That would be nice. Alright. Let's get you in here. And we'll get you some troops. Where are you going? Okay, you're invading. Got it. And there's a lot of like crazy stuff with this mod that, like, the Americans just have so many more ships. And then let's look at this real quick. Some of the things that... Alright, so the Yamato... That's weird. Let me look it over here. New C. Alright. Alright, the Fusos. So I get 8 Fusos. So that he'll up one brand of ship, but then not the others. And then, like, the carriers. This is what really hurts. I have 2 carriers there. And then CVLs. And 3 there. Yeah. So, Japan has a total of 5 carriers in the whole game. And if you look at America, it's probably just insane. Right, let's look at CVs. They have 6 Lexingtons. Yeah, and so they have made up carriers for the Americans, but not the Japanese. Like, if you're gonna go that crazy... Probably. 24 ethics class, which I think is kind of right. So the Americans are rocking 30 to 40 carriers. And then let's look at CVL. Yeah, they got 10 of them. Which, to be perfectly honest, these don't matter because they're worthless. I mean, sure, you got torpedo bombers, but... Wow, that's crazy. That's the only light carrier they get. So I would like to see a... And here's the thing. He can steal all these mods. So I'd like to see like a thought process over the planes and ship types. I don't know. I don't think so. He has way less. Yeah. That's it. I don't even think they're seaplane carriers. Nope. This is a pretty good type. 6 15-inch guns. Yeah, so my thing is if you're going to go for, you know, outlandish craziness, you gotta at least include the original Japanese carriers. Because that's just going to make it, like, painful. Alright. I mean, the Vals don't get to do a lot. But, you know, when you got good old reliable, you just send good old reliable. Alright, that looks good. But other than that, I like the idea. I mean, I love... Like, alternate history is, like, some of my favorite fiction. Alright, what we got? Oh, crap. This is just 2 destroyers. Alright. Alright. The angle doesn't matter. They're just gonna... They're too fast. I should have sent fighters instead. It was the cruiser that did it to me. Oh, come on. This guy's gonna get away scot-free. You gonna get another one? Nope. That wasn't really worth it. I should have sent the fighters. Aww. It's such a shame. You are dumb. Yeah, like overall I'm kind of excited for it, but I wish I wish he would fine tune it down. I'm in day 11, I think. And I'm probably sitting in the 40s, maybe 50s for ships sunk. So I think it takes away from the campaign aspect of the game because there's just so much combat aspect. Like every day you're fighting 5 battles, if not more. Like the stuff that really confuses me is there'll be ships in here. There's not going to be a surface ship in the Sea of Japan while the main Japanese fleet has not been destroyed. And their air force is still fairly good. Well, I mean, there's no, it doesn't matter if I lose a convoy. So the reason why convoys don't matter, even though I'm limited on ships, I'm rocking 212 points a week in command points right now. That's going to be, and it's just going to keep going up. Because I get points for increasing the size of all these bases. And so I can basically build 2 convoys every week. And I only have to worry about how many supply ships do I have. And that's why I think I need to build up the seaports to increase my detection radiuses. And then just slowly build sea chain lines up to where I can always see the enemy. Alright, let's see if I can manage this guy. This is one of the things I wish they would fix on all mods. Mods with big maps need to have larger pickup radiuses for managing. Alright, let's just send the zeros in. Alright, now you should manage. Alright. Well, take troops with the destroyers. I'm not going to take all of his engineering. But I will take all the fuel I can. And let's get this over to you. See, I'm curious. Why is this not going up? Will it go up to 12 when I do? So, I'll see. There's always logical inconsistencies. It has. I'm confused by that as well. But I mean, day 9 was great, right? Wasn't it? I like day 9. Yeah, there's just... And to be perfectly honest, this guy's 80. So, I'm not too sad for just for the fact that he can manage to put this together amazes me. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go get him, boys. Yeah, like... And the only reason he started modding was he wanted to play and blow up the German ships, I think. Or maybe he wanted to have the German ships blow up the other ships. I don't know. Wow, that's kind of shitty, guys. There we go. But the mod isn't bad. It just needs fine tuning, just like his other mods need fine tuning. His plane accuracy is usually way too high. What is this? Now this is a destroyer. I should be just rocking this guy. That's weird. I picked like the God Destroyer. The AA is way high tuned. But the AA is high tuned because the planes are... Even then, like, normally, like, all this many fighters would just tear up a destroyer. It could be something with the ship model. Nope, 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 nope. Break, 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 break. Let's check. This could be bad. Yeah. Everybody form up. Yeah, there we go. I almost had the bug where everybody dies. Let's hit the other one and see what happens. Yeah, see, that's what should be happening. It should be just lighting on fire like crazy. We'll give this guy one more pass, then I'll go after that guy some more. Alright, let's speed it up. And let's attack. Either way, this is pretty... Man, I am decimating my zeros. Alright, let's go, boys. Who knows? Yeah, he's just gonna survive. Alright, you guys can just leave. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Usually zeros are really good at this, so I'm kind of confused by it. I'll have to check the other planes. Either way, it is what it is. I don't think I'm going to sink any of it. Alright, let's go back. Well, I am going to go take a break. It could be hitbox. It could be the model. There's just little flaws like that in the game that you just can't figure out. I don't know why he was getting hit. I just don't think he was... I think his armor is tuned up too high. So the machine guns weren't doing enough damage. That's the only thing I can think of. Either way, I am out of here. Later all.